Godzilla. Spoiler alert. So I hope you all brought your kaiju fighting robots.
I got poison. Does Rasul count?
He's not giant, so no.
I mean, I can
I'm
cast in.
sure I can control him if he's amphibious.
I can cast. I mean, here I'll cast in large. I'll just cast in large on Ragnar, and we can have it go Megazord style.
No,
He goes from
nah.
tiny to small.
Yeah.
Because Rasul's tiny size, right? Or is he small?
Yeah, he's tiny. I'm kidding. I'm just
But
making a joke. He's just the only robot we have.
Just saying, I'm king of the sea, so yeah.
Godzilla.
Go Godzilla!
I've never seen a Godzilla movie. I
You
don't
never seen a
plan to at
Godzilla
any
movie?
time. I don't.
You didn't. You didn't watch the King Kong versus Godzilla or any of those movies?
No, I had HBO Max too, and
What?
I just never been interested in it at
You never
all.
watched Pacific Rim?
No, I haven't.
Okay, now that's a crime.
Well, Pacific Rim 1 is a crime. 2,
Two,
that's
two, I
allowed.
don't, two, I don't give a shit about.
2
One
is
is
encouraged.
One is fucking amazing.
All right, so for today's session, we're gonna be watching a movie class. The teacher has a hangover, and
Question: is there any extra information I can get on this like turtle? Like, is there any extra stuff from around here?
for what? But the session?
Well, no, it's like, is there any extra stuff like in the base camp that we know about this creature?
Yeah, we're getting to that.
Oh.
So with the because the mission board is a very brief thing, so that way you can just stuff. And then we'll actually do the session and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing now. So you all chose the mission that says reports of a giant reptilian monster going around and destroying villages. The person who reported it is a hunter from one of the villages that was most recently attacked. It's a human, lives out in Esterbel, came home from his village and saw it was destroyed. No one was left alive. Everything was just buildings were destroyed. It was something ginormous came through, attacked is what he said. And then he would actually from his bag pull out a scale that's decent. It's pretty big size scale. It's easily a foot in diameter.
Okay.
So whatever this creature was is either huge or humongous sized.
Can I? Will he give the scale to somebody?
Yeah, if you want to investigate it, he'll let you look at it.
Yeah,
So.
can I like investigate it, get a feel of what kind of creature this is? Like, if I know.
Give me a nature check.
Yeah. Well, that's shit.
7. So with the 7, you're able to tell it is reptilian in nature.
Yeah.
Whether it's a monstrosity or like a beast or any of those types of things, you can't tell the difference. The color is very dull. It's not shiny by any means. It's like I said, dull and earthened color.
Yeah. Is there a? Do I know of any like poisons that work particularly well on reptiles?
Give me a alchemist tool check.
That's better.
20. So with reptiles, their scales are just like, you know how like normal scales are, right?
Yeah.
They're okay. So you would know most poisons are don't work on scales, but acid does.
Okay. Acid.
Poison needs to be ingested, while acid will melt through scales very easily. Poison it doesn't work on scales because scales aren't living organic material.
Okay.
Now, if a creature this itself is resistant to poison or not, you don't know. You just know the scales itself. If you pour poison on their scales, it's not going to work. You have to get it through the scale somehow.
So like, is there any way we could like with the silver we got the way they silvered weapons? Can you apply acid oil to weapons without rusting the weapons or breaking the weapons?
Acid
I think
oil?
it's
Or-
magical.
So acid itself, no, you can't.
Yeah.
Because acid will start corroding and eating through metal. You had to get a special metal that is resistant to acid. And then you're able to coat it thin.
Actually, isn't Ragnar's trident super magical because he can summon it and stuff?
Oh yeah, no, it's a magical weapon.
So could we
That's
coat that?
magical.
Could we coat that in acid safely?
So you would know acid, like just pouring normal acid won't work. It needs to be a oiled appliance, like weapon oils. There's different kinds. You mean alchemists would know. There's different oils you can apply to weapons that can change the damage type of a few attacks.
And second question, Kier, your bow is that like made of shadows now, or did I see that wrong last session? So can we apply weapon oils to stuff that's made of shadow?
To the arrows
I can,
itself. Oh, you got it.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I can arrows and use.
All right. Let's see. I can maybe whip up some oil that can get through this scale. Like that's what I'm trying to do basically. Like if I know the scale is that durable, I'm gonna whip up some oil to like apply to their weapons to get through it. Would that be
Say
possible?
that one more time. Say that one more time.
Can I like whip up a material that we can apply to their weapons to get through this hard of scale?
To you would give me another nature check real quick.
Okay. 20.
Okay, so with a 20, you would know any of their weapons will just go get through it perfectly fine. It's not
Oh,
a super resistant hard scale.
gotcha.
It's not like it's not a metallic scale like you would see on certain types of dragons. It's definitely a normal, just giant scale.
Okay. Well,
So I'm sup-
But you only have the one scale, so don't. So you're until you see the beast itself, you don't know if where the scale came from, because this scale could have come from the underbelly where the scales are thinner, for example.
Hmm.
Um, or this could be on its back, where this is probably the toughest scale it has on there, and if this is your weapons, and this nature check is telling you this, that maybe these are factors to consider.
is
Um,
is Kath bad here?
Catback, he is. Let me do. Roll me a d20 real quick. Someone, first person who does it. Don't care. 15. He is still in town. Yes.
Okay, I feel like a jackass asking him for stuff after he got annoyed. Ragnar, you're good with people. Go ask him if he knows what this is about. A hand on the scale.
Wait, what?
What? You said you were
Why
better
me?
because you're better with people than me. We saw that last time.
Okay. You said he's there still?
Yeah. So the human druid wearing the brown robes
Yeah.
and the fancy quarterstaff is in town. There's like a line of people wanting to talk to him. All other people who are out hunting animals. You hear conversations. Some people are like trying to buy his, buy him as a guard or a escort through Estabel, asking for information, things like that. So it's like there's like 7 people in line ahead of you, and you wait through line. You're holding the scale and you're just waiting there. You're like, and eventually
Yeah, I
it's
was
your
about to do
turn.
something with the trident, but I see that is only with sailors. Do any of these guys look like sailors in line?
No, none of them look like sailors in line.
Okay, I'll just wait in line then because I
Yeah.
know everything else.
These are all like adventurers, monster hunters,
Mhm.
things like that. Um, but all of you would know this is not the only monster hunter base in Estabel. This is just the closest one you went to. So there are different areas to go to in Estabel. There's one on the coast for coastal beasts and such. There's one further inland for mountains. This is just based off area, and this was the closest one you could get to with your boat. So, but anyways, you wait in line, and eventually it's your turn. And Cathbad, at this point, looks a little, I don't say annoyed, but he looks like a teacher, like at the end of a school day, who's like, it's almost over, it's almost done. And he doesn't look angry or pissed off by any means. He just looks tired. He sees you and he like motions for you to give your spiel, whatever you want to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's been a long day for you. We just were wondering if you had any information. Yeah, we're trying to deal with a creature.
He would look at it. 300 gold.
300 gold. That's a little bit too rich for my blood. Jesper?
He would shrug. It's like information costs money.
No, oh no, I perfectly understand that. Can I persuade you to go any lower?
Give me a persuasion check.
This
With
guy is noble, man.
disadvantage.
This is noble. There's even a drop of noble blood in his veins.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. He just looks at you flatly. No, my prices are fixed.
The fuck's a gun?
Alright, that's probably more than we're gonna get.
Guns are candy.
Oh yeah, I
Things
forgot.
that
I forgot
people
about
carry.
Yimik.
Thing that some people carry. The boomstick.
Son of a cannon.
Well, I legitimately do not have the rest. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. How much?
Wants 300, which seems a bit.
Well, we're going to die unless we get some information. So, is your corpse worth 300?
I mean, the trident is. I can't speak for my corpse.
Okay. I tossed him
I
300
have
gold.
250. I have 250. I literally just need 50 gold.
I just tossed him a full 300.
Oh, that's fine then as well.
Yeah. I'm the one who told you to go over there.
Like-
Like, I mostly told you to go over there just because, like, I was talking too much.
Yeah. Ragnar will give me 300 gold.
He'll
Alright.
take the bag, kind of open it up, glance in there, assumes it's 300, and he throws it in his bag of holding. And he's like, all right.
If he's in any amount, then you wouldn't have known.
He would look at it. He's like, all right. Well, for the price of 300, this belongs to a monstrosity type beast, a very large type creature. This is easily one of the, not like the underbed of the scales, but this is like one of the ones like on a tail or legs or something like that. It's very flexible. He like bends it. So what you can expect to find is something amphibious, definitely. Probably lives out in the swamplands. Given its color coding, it's a natural color to better hide in its environment. So look in places of forest, swamps, mud, etc. But I need something more than this to tell you exactly what kind of creature it is.
You're really pushing it right now. We gave you 300 gold, and all you can tell me is what we already know.
He shrugs. I didn't know what you knew.
You're gonna have to do.
He give me a persuasion check.
Trying to keep my cool because I don't know how high level this guy is.
So he would roll his eyes. And he's like, fine. First off, if you already knew all this, you shouldn't have came to me. You can't get much off a single scale. Gave me blood, tracks, a general idea of what it looked like. I could give you way more. What I can tell you about this creature, as he holds up the scale, is it's a natural creature, not magical, not a dragon. It's not a sea serpent, or it could be a sea serpent, but it's not because they live in the ocean. It's not. He tries to think of.
Flashback.
Huh?
Sea serpent. I said he has a PTSD flashback of the sea serpent.
He's like, no. You gotta think of your like natural large reptiles. Basilisks, for example, is not a basilisk because basilisks aren't aquatic creatures, but something along those lines. It's like I said, it's very large. This came from a tail or a leg, and he holds it up like it's like a foot long, or at its widest point. Imagine this is a single scale on a leg. That kind of put in perspective how big it is.
Yes, it does.
So you're looking at something humongous. We're talking 20 to 50 feet large.
Am I getting the sense that this is like a homebrew creature, or is it? You said natural though, so is that something that's actually on the CR chart?
Um,
Just that big.
so speaking DM to player, hand on head, whatever flavor you want to put it, it's based off a real creature. I just put my green circle stats on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an actual
Hmm.
D&D creature. It's not like a true homebrew creature, but it's definitely
It's a buff dire crocodile.
exactly
What
or a
I was
buff dire
thinking as well.
shark or a buff dire turtle. Is what
Wait, it can't be a dire shark. It has legs.
like that's what makes it dire.
It can walk on land.
It's a land shark.
You can't
Um,
breathe on land, but it can walk on land.
Yeah, Torvain, with you're looking at this like if you can get some of the scales, you can make some really nice scale armor from this. It's flexible, but it's definitely hard. It's very tough, especially this is like on a leg or tail. If you get some of its like main body scales that are easily thicker, oh yeah, you can make some nice armor for your undead army. I mean, for your adventuring pals. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He says, "Listen, if you give me more stuff, I'll tell you more. This is I'm good, but I'm not omnipotent. I don't know everything. I need more details."
That's fair enough. I also just realized I'm a creature of the sea, and I probably could have done some sort of check to find information on that.
He looks at you. He's like, "Again, I don't know what you know." So he hands you
No,
back
I
the
was
scale.
saying
Good luck.
that was me out of character saying I probably could have made a check.
Yeah, and that was me out of character, speaking as Cathbat. So he hands you back the scale. And go back to your party and tell him what you learned.
Go back to the party. Gave us very little. We do not need a magical creature like a dragon, something like.
Then that means we can poison it.
Poison is the
Give me a nature check with advantage real quick, since you did bring up your aquatic history. Or nature history, I'll let you pick.
oh frick. Okay, I rolled it.
Okay, cool. 16. That's good. So you would know there's plenty of so you're not used to you don't know freshwater creatures very well. So you're trying to think of sea creatures. Sea serpents definitely come to mind. Sea snakes. There are water drakes come to mind for as well, which are like natural dragons essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think off the top of my head about creatures that are scaled in the ocean. If you know any as a player, feel free to speak them aloud.
Like smaller ones. Things I don't like know the bigger ones.
Yeah. There's always scaled creatures in the water.
Well, for him it'd be seawater creatures specifically.
Yeah,
He wouldn't know
definitely
much about
saltwater.
fresh.
Do sharks
Yeah.
technically have scales?
No, they don't. They're actually smooth skinned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think the other things have scales, but it's mostly just different kinds of fish. I don't even think did piranhas even have scales?
Yes, piranhas have scales. Absolutely.
Wait, no, not piranhas. I meant anglerfish. That's what I was thinking of.
Anglerfish
there
have.
are like dinosaurs and IV.
Oh, absolutely, there are.
It could very well be like
All dinosaurs
Really?
count as beast creatures as well.
It's a stegosaurus
Yeah.
with a scuba suit.
No, it's a brontosaurus, but it has little floaties.
Oh fuck!
Okay,
We're gonna
yeah,
get our shit kicked in by Littlefoot.
I have some general ideas for what it could be, but if you want more information from the druids, then at that point I think they counted it trying to send us.
So a little more details. There's been in total 4 villages reported destroyed by this creature. The oldest one being about a little over a month ago, and the newest one being just 3 days ago. And the hunter came from the 3rd village that was attacked just a week ago.
Well, probably should go to the most recent site then and see if we can pick up the trail.
Actually, it might be better off if we go to the others. I suppose you're right. Yes, let's go to the most recent.
Okay.
Anyone else got anything?
Oh, I got to roll for my potions today. Let me see. Oh, no. What did I get today? 5. 5, I believe, is the AC potion, if I remember correctly. Ah, no, I got the flight potion.
Nice.
Dope. So if it flies, we're good.
Yeah. You get a
Are
flying
there
speed of.
any scaled creatures that can fly? Well, I mean dragons, but I meant like more natural ones.
Well, if you want to count evolution, there's birds. Because
Well,
birds.
they're not scaled. They're feathered. Shut
Well,
up.
feathers used to be scales.
Stop trying to be smart.
Eh. Alright, you're using your blessing of the forge on your armor. Cool. Alright. So you guys are heading to this recent one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading to village number 4. Awesome. So it's about a day's travel away. And it's closer to the swamp areas of the country. Don't really need to worry about in the map where you're going. It doesn't really matter. It's here. Cool. Alright. So you arrive at village number 4, and this seems to be a like small fishing village. You can see that the destruction has been it was very what's the word? Linear in its destruction path.
Yeah.
It didn't like go around destroying building by building. It just kind of like went straight through the middle of the village.
Heading for something? That's weird.
And you see like all the buildings are like just destroyed. There's nothing living here at all. You even see like a couple bodies that are like half eaten. Could everyone give me a perception check? All 4 of you.
Man.
5. Rasul gets one, right?
No.
Ah.
I'll let you pick either Rasul or yourself for the perception check, though.
Okay. Rasul has a
I'm
better.
rolling crap today.
Eh. Oh shit.
And then waiting on Mr. Kier.
Come on, rangy,
Mr.
rangy.
Reese. Did he fall asleep at his desk?
He might have.
No, he didn't. Okay, cool. I hear him. All right. So, starting with Park and Corbane. Marks of destruction are pretty fresh. Easily see this village has been attacked within the past like 3-5 days. And as I said earlier, the bodies that you do see of people are like half. Those that are remain are like you can see they're eaten and stuff. Not all the way through. Some of them they were like bones. For Kier and Jesper, you guys would notice first things first. All the buildings that are from wood, all the destruction has yet to be weathered down. Due to how recent it is. Everything was destroyed by brutes and something very large, as well as outside of the destruction is very chaotic. It seems as if more than one source are responsible for this amount of destruction.
Can I go like investigate to see if there's anything that looks more intentional than a lumbering giant coming through?
Yes, I got one more thing for you guys. For those who are 20s. The path that whatever this creature or creatures or whatever it was came through, the entire land or the ground is flattened by something heavy walking through.
Like it's just there's no footprints. It's just a big flat thing.
Yep, exactly.
Hmm.
So what do you want to go look at, Jesper?
Well, you said it was more chaotic than just a giant path through, right?
So all the destruction was they didn't like go around to each building to destroy something. They went just through the village. It looks like.
Okay, because the way I was understanding it was you saying like there was some intentional destruction alongside the going through.
No, it was all chaotic.
Okay, so are there any like distinguishing features on the big flat tracks?
Give me survival check. Sorry, survival check.
Shit.
You're looking for tracks.
Can I ask here for some help?
Or
1.
I just roll.
Well, because I was the one who thought about it. So.
Or can I roll one?
Oh, Bane did it.
Right, bang, 17. You're looking at the way everything was traveled through, and you notice there's 2 distinct sized footprints. There are ones that are very large, and others that are smaller, as if they came from a medium or large sized creature. But there's 2 very large differences. You got one set of tracks that are very huge, and then you got other tracks that are small. And you can tell it's not from the people living through. This was done during the destruction.
Okay, so it was done during the destruction?
Well,
So
after,
it's like
etc.
growing.
Does it look like it has any like leading path? Was it going to like a food store? Was it just charging through? Like, where is the path leading?
So
So give me
So back up. The
so
tracks are
Ragnar.
growing and drinking over time. Sorry.
No, Ragnar, give me a investigation check with advantage
Okay.
because you're looking for something. Because you're onto something. So
Yeah,
give me
17.
advantage. 17. Okay. So you would notice the smaller footprints are going to buildings that have like food and stuff stored in them.
Okay, so is it possible that there was a theory that the smaller of the creatures going to get food, something like that, a bigger creature comes through to get the baby, maybe?
Are we just tracking a mother feeding its kids?
I believe that may be the case. I'm going to say this now before anything else. If I can get this creature to return to the sea without us killing it, I would prefer that.
Yeah.
Definitely a freshwater creature based off the scale. You would know that for sure.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
never mind then. Never mind then. All
Yep.
bets are off.
Okay, so
Yep.
okay, so smaller tracks coming off of it. It seems to be
Disgusting.
growing in
freshwater.
size. I just gotta give Torben a look that says, "Why do we hang out with you?" And then I like just look back towards the tracks.
What's
I
wrong?
mean, that's a point.
Yeah.
No,
Point.
we are not selling the No. If the baby did escape of a working theory to go to get food, and the mother destroyed her own town to get the baby back, what do you think it'll do to the arena?
Well, first we gotta find the damn thing. Let's just decide on the way.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, no,
Torben.
Also, I'm sure Torbane's like, we can kill the mother or capture it as well. Fans would go crazy
Wha-
for a family of beasts. Probably get more money.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You guys, stealing a monster's baby. How dare we? But damn, if we don't get our money, all hands are off. We're gonna kill a family.
We were never promised baby. We were promised money. Don't break the Witcher code. Give me my damn money when the job's done.
Yeah, and the Witcher never turned down money when he
You
saw
guys
people
you want me to
needed it more.
Yeah, you want to tell you something funny we remembered before you guys got here?
What?
Jesper has a +5 for persuasion checks with the opposite sex.
Wait, what?
The boon of the dove.
Yeah. If a gender is
Why the
if a gender is attracted to me, I get a +5 bonus on all charisma checks except for intimidation with them.
What the hell is that from? I don't remember you getting a boon of the
This is
dove.
like
This
very
was
beginning of the
this was back
campaign.
when we had randos here.
Back when it was like an actual Western Marches
Wa-
campaign still.
Wasn't that the one that I?
Torben was there. He has it too.
Corbane and
Yeah.
Jesper have it. Yeah, that's the one you
Very
lost
attractive
the
skeleton.
Yeah.
random number generator there.
Yeah.
Here. So,
Like we totally forgot about that and we just realized shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Anyway,
alright, let's just get going on tracking this thing.
Yeah, I believe that is your department.
Or Bane, he seems to be good to sniff in dirt.
I think Bane's just motivated by money at this point.
I'm not honestly sure
I
about that.
will.
Bane, give me a survival check as you're trying to track where this beast went. Or beasts, or whatever you're trying to track down. 19. All right. So looking at the destruction, you go to the edge of town, try to figure out where it went. It definitely started going west.
You guys still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're following Bane.
This sounds really
Smaller phone.
robot-y to me for some reason. Does anyone else hear
Oh
that?
yeah, DM Chris, you sound robot-y.
Yeah.
Oh, I sound robot-y?
Well, okay, it's
All right,
gone now.
me...
Well, it's gone
give me 1
now.
second.
That's what I thought I disconnected or something. I was like, wait, what?
Let me change the location. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good now.
Cool. All right. So yeah, so you all start heading west. Torbane leading the way, following the tracks and stuff. And eventually you start traveling for an hour goes by, and you're reaching the 2-hour mark at this. Tracks are still pretty fresh due to how large the creature is. But you stop about 20 minutes in, you lost these smaller tracks though. They get lost into the foliage of nature. But the large tracks of the giant creatures still easy as fuck crack. And you're following, and eventually they lead into a swamp area where the trail goes cold due to the water.
How deep is the water?
It starts shallow near the edges, but then it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper as it just goes out into the swamp. And you look, it's just like a giant swampy marshland of water and stuff. You can see, trees growing out with the weird spiderweb root pattern. I forget what those trees are called. But yeah, it's just a peaceful, quiet swamp.
I'm first gonna look underwater to see if there's any like large indentations or anything that would like leave a mark.
Go underwater
where, like,
and give
creature
me
wasn't there.
a investigation check underwater.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just swim a bit.
Yeah.
Perception or investigation?
Yes, mangrove trees. Thank you, Kier.
Sorry,
Investigation.
Jim,
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Yep. So you're looking underwater, and then where it's shallow, you still see the tracks for sure. But then the water just deepens. It goes 20, 30, 50 feet deep, and then it just at that point you're assuming the creature's swimming it.
Yeah, I don't believe you can track a creature through water since I'm not actually Aquaman. So
Yet.
I'm gonna swim to the surface. Yeah, swimming away, guys.
All right, well, it's swimming. So, do we have like a map of how big the swamp is around?
You do not have a map now, but you're looking. But it's a pretty good sized swamp. It's not small by any means. It's ginormous. You're just looking, and you're like, if you're looking underwater, it's gonna take you days to look for anything underwater.
Well, we know it's got
Looking through this.
We know it's got to come back out eventually. Where's the next town around here that it might go to for food?
You would not know.
We are setting up the town then to be ransacked if we just wait.
Well, do you have a better idea for where it might go so we can track it?
How big is like you just said like the swamp's really big, but how, not just the water, like how big is it around? Like, if something came burrowing out of the water to go and get food, like the disturbances on the water to the ground, would we be able to hear it? Like, would we think we'd be able to
If
hear it?
you're on the clear other side, definitely not. Anything within, it's a swamp, so there's things coming in and out of the water. But something that big, you would notice it if it's in, a decent general area. Yeah, but it is a swamp, so there's trees and everything blocking sight after,
Yeah.
a mile or so.
Actually, can't Torbane make a boat?
Because
I'm gonna
he has wood
I'm gonna
carvers
try something
tools.
real quick.
I know, but he's got that
Um,
forge cleric thing too.
Yeah, but like it
I'm
doesn't work
going-
that way.
Hmm.
It's for weapons and armor specifically, or trinkets. Can't just like make a boat. You have to actually,
I thought it was any mundane item less than 100 gold. I may be wrong though.
I'm
I'm
saying
going
he can't
to-
just
sorry.
magic up a boat.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm going to submerge back underwater
Yep.
and basically go at varying depths, and I'm going to ask any fish or reptiles or anything, please do me a service and search for a large creature that might have come through here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay, so Torbane's doing this with trees. So Bane's doing it with trees and Ragnar's doing it with fish.
We're all asking our.
We're gonna start with Ragnar first because he did it
Yeah.
first. So Ragnar, you go to a tree and the leaves just point further west. And then with you, Mr. Aquaman, who's not quite Aquaman because of copyright claims, you're water boy.
Water guy.
I'm a water dude. So you go around asking fish. They all talk about the giant reptilian creature. Wait, can they speak to you, or is it emotions? What's the ability to say?
I believe I can talk to them.
Let's go. I want to see that wording real quick.
I always forget it. Yeah, let me just get wording on that.
Spells that's like talk to animals. So I want to make sure.
Okay. Aquatic beasts have an extraordinary affinity with you. You can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return.
Okay, cool. So you
So
can
they can
convey your.
understand that I'm saying, look for big thing, and like, or if you've seen it, like guide me to where. That's a pretty basic thought.
So when a lot of fish start swimming in different directions, trying to lead you toward this thing.
Yeah, that's what
Whatever.
the ability I was talking about.
Are any majority of them going in one direction?
It's kind of hard to tell because like a lot of them seem to be going in the same direction, and then after like a little while, the group starts splitting off. Yeah. And then like there's like one group who takes you to like a crocodile.
That's the crocodile. If you've seen anything.
Oh yeah, I see a giant dragonfly by just the other day. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna swim back to the surface.
Oh,
That?
you can come to my den over here. There's a bigger creature here if you know what I
no,
mean.
I don't want to intrude. Oh no, sorry, I gotta go. I'm king of seawater, not swamp. Sorry, bye.
Well, you can go talk to my cousins, the alligators. Those are salty bastards.
Oh my gosh, is he following me to the surface?
Oh wait, no, come back! No, you're missing lunch. I insist. You must come and stay.
Just swims faster.
No, come back! No.
Well, guys, there's nothing of any worth down there.
All right. Well, I guess our best guess is it's swamp, but we know which direction it was going, right?
West.
So
And it's
West.
so the west is just all swamp.
Also, that like Bane's ability. Can he do that right now?
So this is where like rules is written, and then like things that make sense come into play here. He has wood carver's tools, but I don't think it's not going to. It's going to be longer than an hour to make a fucking boat. 'Cause you have to like carve out place where you got to sit down and everything. This takes longer than an hour.
Oh, I
even with
thought
class.
I thought it was a Forge Cleric thing.
It is a force cleric thing, but it's you have to have the tools to do it. Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He says he doesn't want to.
Okay. Well, we could walk around the swamp then and just try heading west.
We're just going to do that. I'll take water then.
Do you want to be in the water
on there.
by yourself in case that thing shows up?
I mean, it's better than us walking by it and missing it because we're walking on land.
I do want to mention to the party a couple things. You got 3 more villages that you have yet to look at, and you don't know what you're looking for still. So if you just start traveling west, the odds of you finding it are slim to none. You just have to get lucky. Where I just roll a d100 and see if you encounter the creature.
Wait, so the villages that have been destroyed before, you mean?
Mhm.
Okay.
How'd that help us find it? Like, it
As-
might tell us more about what the creature is, but
All right, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so you wanted to travel west. Okay, so you all
Okay.
travel
Well, like,
westward along the swamp.
look, we know, like, as outer characters, we know that DM Chris is going to screw us over if we don't get more info. So maybe we should just go get more info.
yeah, I know that.
No,
but
I'm not
that's
going to
out of
screw you
character.
over. I'm just saying,
No, I
like,
know that's out of character, which is why in the beginning, like when I was like, oh no, we should check the other towns, but I'm like, no, Ragnar kind of just would rather kill it. So
yeah.
Well,
out of character,
I'm
I
just
know,
trying to think. I'm trying to figure out how it makes sense to go to older towns if the thing's a current
it would give
problem.
us it would give us more information, but
Nope, it's all
that's
good.
pretty
Yeah.
much all it would do, unless if it circled back. But
No,
if it's
yeah.
like
If you don't want
making
more
us on the
information, then
last
obviously
town,
keep funding it down. That's fine. Cool. So you guys are going to keep traveling west.
Yeah.
So are you all going to be walking, or Torbane, or are you going to sit here for a couple hours and make a boat?
No
No
boat.
boat. Okay,
we're,
cool.
we're just walking.
So
to
it is
land, I'll
pretty
take water.
a marshy area. It's not just clean, dry dirt that you're all walking on here. So travel sucks, but you do have your friendly neighborhood ranger who's able to help you avoid any natural hindrances like brushy areas or quicksand, anything like that. Reese, you still there? Okay, you've just been quiet.
Still waking up.
Yeah, drink some coffee, man. If you need a second, let me know. We could take a 5-minute break.
Done.
All right, cool. I know it's early for you because you're over there on the West Coast. So,
Exactly.
what'd you say?
Messages.
We need to. We can start the sessions later, like 30 minutes or whatever. Sure. Because I'm off all Sunday, and Saturday. So if we want to change session times,
I might not be able to do that just how long they last.
we'll figure it out. We can talk about that after the session.
Mhm.
Like we could do like Saturday evening or something, guys, which would be morning for me or super late. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
If we did, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out session.
Yeah.
So you all start traveling westward, going around. So you have to go. Are you guys going to go north around or south around? Because that does matter.
The difference.
As far as you could tell, it looks the same. Because you don't know if the creature went more southward or northward. Because you guys are on the east side of the swamp, obviously, just because you're closer to the southern side edge. So if you want to reach the west side, it's faster to go around the south side. But you would cover more swamp if you go north.
It's still heading west. So I vote south.
Fine with that.
Cool. So that's majority. That's 3. Excuse me. So you're walking around the south side, and like I said, you have your fairly neighborhood ranger to help you out. And it's it's a slow trudge. It's really long, boring. The largest reptilian creature you see, or crocodiles, like, oh hey there, you want to come into my den, eat some dinner, oh yeah,
Woohoo, big summer blowout.
oh yeah. Every crocodile has a Midwestern accent now. They're from Michigan. Canon.
No.
It's
have-
canon now.
No.
We have big teeth, don't
I
you
can't
know?
even.
Oh yeah, don't
I
you?
can't even
Also,
understand
Chris,
them.
that's Minnesota.
It's Minnesota. Oh yeah, Michigan and Minnesota. It's all the same
Minnesota.
thing, you know. We're all big happy
Your
family up
ability
here.
does.
Do
Your
not-
ability doesn't even allow you to hear us, but somehow we're talking to you.
It's demons interpretation.
Oh wait.
What's up?
While tracking other creatures. Track number.
Oh yeah, ranger
Oh,
stuff.
that's nice.
Okay, cool. So backtracking a little bit, it's one big thing, and then like 5 to 7 little.
In size categories, does that mean huge and medium?
Huge to gigantic, to and medium. Yes.
Okay. Because there's small, there's tiny, small, medium, large, huge,
Ginormous.
ginormous, then gargantuan.
Yeah. Well, they're ginormous and gargantuan same.
Yeah.
Depends on which dish you're talking about. So yeah, we're talking a 5x5 square or larger.
Yeah.
So we're talking like 20 feet size creature or larger, and then medium-sized creatures.
Okay.
Small to medium. It's kind of hard to tell with footprints.
Well, at least we know. At least we have a better idea of what we're facing.
Yes.
But you don't have a trill because it went into the water, so you're unable to follow it any further than that gear. But you at least got numbers, so that's always good. So you're traveling along the south side of the swamp, and it's taking you forever to get on the west side. And I need everyone's passive perception real quick, please.
Mine's
But-
14, but Rasul's is 16.
I'm sorry, is that 10 plus perception? Or is it
Yeah,
speed? I
it's
always forget.
10 plus your modifier.
Okay, 13. Oh,
Okay, so Torbane would notice there is someone not quite following you, but definitely like watching you all distance. Just one person.
You tell us.
It's no.
Oh, fuck. Where are they, Torb?
Okay.
Where are they, Bane?
They know that we're following them. Sorry, if they. Rick, I can't speak. I think you understand what I'm trying to say, though.
I look behind us. I use my magical tinkering to make a, I think it's a voice amplifier I can have. Yes. You can projector to amplify your voice. I think make a little tiny speaker and go, "Yo, get the flip over here! Stop hiding!"
Oh, what a great idea.
So you make this big thing, you start yelling out without talking to your party at all by any means. And the person, Torb, you would see like is startled the fact that they were seen and noticed. And eventually a folk walking out. He is carrying a bow and is not fully drawn, but he definitely has an arrow nocked and is just holding it to his side. And you see he has a few like squirrels, birds, and maybe like a duck or two tied to his hunting belt. Or he bodies on and stuff.
Who are you?
Should be asking the same thing. Why are you here? You guys. Why are you here? Tribe's land.
We got hired to hunt a giant lizard thing.
I'm Thane Ragnar of Eastabel. I'm here hunting a creature that destroyed several villages.
Probably serves them right. Which ones?
No clue.
A certain name.
Okay. We haven't seen anything like that. Yeah.
Do I believe him?
I don't know. Do you?
I was trying to ask without asking if I could do an insight check.
Yes, you can do an insight check.
Or better yet, does Bane believe him?
I don't know if Bane's paying attention.
Bane believes him.
Wonderful.
I'll.
I believe him.
Park, you're unable to tell if he's lying or telling.
Here said he's inciting him.
Here, you think he's not outright lying, but he's avoiding the truth.
Alright. So what's your name exactly again?
Name?
Yeah.
DM's pulling up a name generator. Hold on, I can hear. If we see a name. I have everything else
Hey,
planned out.
you
I
know
just
the-
didn't think of a fucking name.
Hey, you know the best lizard folk name ever?
Mr. Lizardly.
Duncan Francis Merriweather.
Oh
And
god!
that's Merriweather's already been used, good sir, if you remember.
It has.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never called me out on it. I'm like Merriweather. I'm not going to mention it, but anyways,
No, I knew. It was a
Okay.
nice call out.
his name is Quaz.
Quaz. Quality of zits.
Yeah, that's his name.
Alright. So from your
Quaz.
garb, I guess you're a hunter or ranger person, man?
I am one of the hunters from my village. Yes.
Alright. Your village
So-
may or may not be in danger of a giant fuck-off amphibious freshwater beast.
He just laughs. I doubt that. Our shaman is
Why
very
do you
powerful
doubt
and
that?
protects us.
As a capable hunter as you appear, native to these areas, I find it very hard to believe that we, not being experienced in this area, were able to find several traces of a creature coming, and you couldn't find any? Not to mention you were watching us long ago rather than making it known. Very suspicious, isn't it?
Very suspicious that you're in my people's land, unannounced.
I
Question.
just announced myself.
How similar does his scale look to the one we have?
And they're very much smaller, and they're both earth in color, but that's about where the similarities end.
I was just wondering
They're scaled
yeah,
and
the texture looks similar at all.
no, not at all. They're both scaled, and both earth in color, but that's about where the similarities end.
Hmm. Okay.
Listen, I'm going to say this. We don't want this creature necessarily killed. We just want it to stop hurting other people. If it means anything to you or your village, then we'll leave you in peace so long as we get an assurance it won't hurt anyone else.
We don't hurt others who don't attack us. If you're traders or passerbyers through, that's perfectly fine. I'll even take you to my village if you want to get out of the swamp and take a rest for the night. We rarely get travelers through. Other villages don't like to trade with us.
Huh. Why's that?
He gestures to himself. People are unkind to the natives of this country.
Oh. Huh. I look at Bragnard to see if he's having flashbacks.
Yeah, a bit. Not the same though, I'm blue.
My tribe has been here even before the country even existed by name. Others come hunting monsters that we lived alongside for generations.
Hmm.
And yet,
If you want to know more,
Agree.
oh, hold on. Go one at a time. Start with Kier.
Okay.
He would say, me personally, no. I'm still young. I'm here into my hunting age. But again, if you want to learn more about the history, talk to Shaman.
Well,
She is the eldest of our tribe.
I mean, more information can't hurt, right, guys?
yes. If
And
there-
then, you said you want to say something?
it's fine. You
Okay,
can
cool.
do it. It'll be more relevant later, I guess.
Well,
He seems a little bit more relaxed after talking to you for a hot second, but he still has his bow at the ready in case you guys try to pull any fast ones.
Weird folk are so OP as a race. Like, my gosh. They
They're
get
pretty good.
natural armor. They can breathe in water. They make their own weapons from bones. They have They can make their own attack. My gosh, there's no go be.
For the mundane side of things, yeah, but then you get elves and you just cast magic naturally and use
Yeah,
martial weapons naturally.
yeah, but not like good magic. Like
That's
low
better than
roll.
nothing. Anyways, so do you all accept his offer to take you back to the village?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So he'll like lead you through the forest. Definitely nothing compared to here in terms of ranger capabilities, but he definitely knows his way back without hitting any natural. And eventually, you guys see in the distance a small-sized fishing village. It's where the swamp water kind of turns less green and more of a blue color, and it turns into like an actual lake, river type.
Hmm.
Definitely a fishing village. There's tons of docks. Most of the buildings and stuff are associated closer to the shoreline than it is the mainland. Yeah, and you see everyone there is lizard folk.
Do we get any weird looks from being not lizard folk?
Not like racist looks, but just like outsider looks. Like you're not part of the tribe. You're definitely outsiders.
Used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where's this shaman person?
Yes, I'll take you to. Hold on one second, please.
Ish.
I'm Southern.
He'll like
Southern where?
he'll leave you near the entrance to the town, and you can like run in stuff. While you're there, the villagers seem pretty um normal for the most part. Like a few of them give you side glances, but everyone else just ignores you. Um, and the people who do look at you instantly like get really excited and they like scurry off.
As we may be sacrificed.
I sense a musical number.
That is not at all.
Speaking of musical, you see people with top hats coming out.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
don't you know we're the lizard folks from Minnesota? Yeah. Here's
Oh
a
my
musical
gosh,
number
what
about
is up
welcoming
with
you.
this village?
No.
We should just burn it all with fire.
You're sitting there for a few minutes, and you would see a older lizard folk walking with a headdress, typical shaman-esque wear, being flanked by two really big lizard folk. They're definitely like the guard warriors of some sort. And they get about halfway to you when alarm bells start ringing off.
What the
People are
fuck?
start screaming, start shouting. The shaman looks confused. The two warriors just pick up the shaman and just start running away
What the? Flying.
toward the bells.
Can we follow him?
Toward the bells. Yeah, follow him, let's go.
All right, so you run through the village. You're heading closer to the water. At this point, you see the shaman. The back of the shaman's clothes fall off, and two draconian wings stretch out, and she takes flight in the air toward the water. And the guards at this
Nice.
point are like, "What the fuck?" and just keep running.
Wait, the guards are
look
going, what the
surprised
fuck?
by
At
that?
they're surprised by our draconian wings?
Not surprised, more like we were carrying you, but whatever.
Gotcha. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, did that know?
Like, why are we here if you're just gonna fly?
Gotcha.
You're here to suffer.
And you start running toward the edge of the waters. And this is what you come across right here.
What the flying ball sacks on a dry piece of bread? Why do I still have half my health?
I don't
know. Oh no, do they have Minnesota accents?
Oh no, we're gonna eat you. Oh yeah, we are.
Munch up. Munch it down.
So they are draconic.
Oh no. No, they're not.
They're drakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the lizard people.
No. I can see the confusion now.
That could have been avoided.
Right, give me some initiative orders, guys.
Yes, we can do it. Where do you want us to drag our guys on?
You're in the bottom left already.
Oh shit! I looked out there.
I did not see it.
Yeah, you're about to be on the bottom left. Remember, I'm a good DM. I put your tokens there on purpose already.
Screw you. That wasn't to you, Chris. That was to my roll.
Holy shit! There's a fruit stall.
That's what
Is that
Ragnar's
savage
doing the
roll?
first turn when he rolls a 4 on initiative. Just going to the fruit stall.
Why is there? I see you got this from a guy with a watermark because it's this weird
Yeah.
emo-looking dude in the corner.
Hey, no judgment. Sometimes.
Here, what'd you say?
hard to
He
find
looks like
peace.
the guy from Death
Oh, I
Clock.
just had to reset my health from last session.
Gotcha.
I gotta reset my spell slots too, I think. Good news, I still have. Yeah, the good news is, I still have 5 healing words in my ring.
So just,
fine.
while the DM makes some more rolls of setting things up, you see 2 of the water drakes are on like the dock areas, while the 3rd one's in the water, in the process of barrel rolling. One of those are spoke to death.
Like in Total War 2 Warhammer.
No, like a crocodile does.
Crocodile.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh damn.
Well, all those lizard folk are gonna die, guys.
He just got his crits out of the way. We should be fine now.
Well, I can confidently shoot from here. Oh.
I give you a water battle, and you choose to not get in the water and fight.
No, I'm teasing.
Ah.
That's why I'm doing. I'm seeing how long it would take me to swim over. Because I could probably get there faster swimming than I could if I like walked across all these docks.
All right, we're gonna go with water drake number 3 first. He's just finished barrel rolling. He is going to swimming again. Would I give him 40? 50. He is going to. Actually, he's going to dive underwater and jump out onto the docks right here. And he's going to shoot a jet of water at the shaman, trying to knock her out of the air. Make a dex save. And fails. So she's going to fall to the ground on top of this tent right here. And it's knocked prone. It's that Drake's turn. Drake number 2. It's going to go Om Nom Nom on this warrior. Light. That does hit the warrior. On claw. And hey, Jesper.
Like, do we have clear views from here?
Not super clear because there's buildings and stuff in the way.
That's what I was asking. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
there are structures, but like if you could draw a straight line with no building or anything like that, you're fine.
okay, so I can get to this like bridge area, this little staircase.
Yep.
Okay.
You're running past one of the warriors.
Yeah. Okay. Question: would I like know if these things are resistant to fire?
You would not know.
Well, might as well give it a fucking try. Does 26 hit?
Which one are you hitting?
I'm trying to hit this one over here that's still attacking a guy. Holy shit, I rolled really high on that one.
Okay, cool. You hit, yeah, for sure.
Okay, does it take damage?
Yes.
Does it take as much as it should, or does it look more resistant?
It does not take as much as it should.
Ah! Well, that's gonna be a shitty day. Rasul! And he's gonna fly over here. And that's all he can do right now, because I don't think he has the range to get to that next one, does he? Yeah, no, it's only 30 feet. Yeah, but he has 40 feet of movement, so he can fly over here. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, there's no way.
Can you give me a flying thing over Rasul to know he's not in the water? He's flying over it.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah.
Fly.
The shaman is going to rise up from tents.
Ragnar is going to quickly yell, "Don't hit this one!" and point to the one in the center.
Well, she wasn't going to anyways, so we're good. She's going to cast a spell. She is going to cast. Let's see, what does she want to cast? We're going to cast spell called Enlarge. Boop.
Yeah, I can do that too. Oh, she has a range on it. Wait, is that a range spell?
It's a range spell.
For some reason, I always think that's a touch spell.
She would have flown over here to be in range, though. That's her action. That's going to be her turn. Here.
So Ragnar doesn't want another one.
Ragnar?
wants to.
Yeah. Are we supposed to be able to see their health or not?
Which one? The Drakes? Yes.
Because we can't see them if they're supposed to see them.
There's a lot of tokens on the map. I guess I forgot to turn them on. You can see everyone else's health, right?
Holy shit, that barely took any damage from my firebolt.
All right. Got 100. What's the range?
120 feet, I believe.
Yes.
120.
I think it's like 120, 300 long, or something ridiculous like that.
We'll go for it.
I don't.
17
Yeah.
would hit. Right.
Okay.
Since their AC is not terribly high.
Wait.
Oof.
8.
What's going on with you today?
-8. That would hit. That would miss.
Or wait.
Oh.
Wait. Or wait. No, I just wouldn't have advantage. That one's acted.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, it's 3.
This one has
Okay.
not. 3 has acted. The last one would miss, though.
Okay. That is my turn.
The Warriors, I already calculated all the damage beforehand. Just kind of do numbers because I'm lazy. $30 here. This one's going to jump in the water. Water trick number 1. It's gonna go Om Nom Nom. Gonna attack the tiny one first. Miss, and it's fought. Ragnar.
Okay, so I'm going to run to the edge here. And I can see this guy, yeah?
Barely, but yes.
Okay. And I'm going to hold up my trident of Fish Command. Does this thing have an innate water speed?
It does.
Alright, and I'm going to cast Dominate Monster on it, which is
Ooh.
just what the Trident of Fish Command does, but it works with Dominate Monster. One second, I can post it in the chat.
Okay. The Trident Fish Command does that?
Yeah, that Trident of Fish Command. I can also look that up real quick. But it basically okay,
It's
the
Dominate
Trident is a
Beast,
magic
not Dominate
weapon.
Monster.
Oh, sorry. While you
Yep.
carry it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast Dominate Beast, save DC 15. From it on a beast that has an innate swimming speed. Charge it. The Trident regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Let me just read the wording. Hold on 1 second here.
That's a lot of text.
Yeah, it's a lot of text.
Did you repeat
It is.
stuff?
The spell would not work against
Really?
whether it passed the DC or it's not an accurate target. You would not know.
Fair enough. Okay.
Maybe it can't be charmed. Maybe a beast. You just do not know. It just doesn't work.
Okay. I will say if it's because it's not a beast, the Trident of Fish command, it not necessarily it's meant for innate swimming speed, but it's using Dominate Beast as like this is the mechanics to use for it. But okay. Well, that is everything I can do then. So that is my turn.
PM Park.
Gotcha.
Bane.
All right. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah, he's trying to get there.
Ash, gotcha. All right, it's turn 2. Water drake number 3. He is going to here. Oh, no. This. Alright, this guy's gonna go Om Nom Nom against this Blizzard. Miss. I'm rolling absolute shit here. God damn, I keep rolling less than 10.
Well, you know, hey, if they were right, you wasted your crits on the initiative.
Jesper.
Question: are these like long enough walls to count as cover?
What'd you say?
Are these like walls here on the map? Can I count this as
No.
cover if I get?
It's not a wall. No,
if I go
it's the
prone?
rock going down a level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It looks like
This is the higher. This is the above the level.
that's what
This
I was
is
asking. I was actually like, because I was looking at the shadows here. I thought this might have been cover.
No.
Okay. Well, can't hit them with fire that well. I'm not a good shot. Okay. Well, time to bust this shit out. I'm gonna look at Kier. Don't freak out. And you're gonna see Jesper cut his arm and give up 30 hit points as I'm gonna buff Kier.
Oh.
Give it up 30 hit points?
Yeah, I have a proficiency bonus +3 at level 5. You gain a +3 to your attack rolls and your AC at the moment.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to healing word myself.
+3.
Yeah, to your attack rolls right at the moment. And 12 healing to me. Okay. And I gotta maintain concentration, so imagine like big blood flows out of my hand and you're encased in like a big blood armor.
Alright.
Yeah.
Shaman's turn. Shaman is going to go pew pew. Miss. Here.
Here's
That's the sound your arrows make.
That's a hit.
and then +3.
That would hit again. The Lizardfolk Warriors. Alright. Damage. This one's going to disengage and up. Damage. over here. That's all. Right, perfect. Water trick number 1. Goes om nom noms. That would hit. Wait, does it hit those warriors? No, it doesn't. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, so right now, like all the drakes are using their mouths and claws to attack these warriors, but with their natural armor and a few of them with some shields are able to easily defend themselves. And in return, they're whacking the beasts with spiked great clubs. Is what they're using.
Nice. All right. Well, Old Faithful. At this one right here.
You cannot see it because there's a building in the way.
Oh, this is raised. Okay.
Well, these are like structures on the floating platforms.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I thought it was. Okay. I can see this one though. Yeah.
You can, yes.
Okay.
Will it miss? Okay.
Okay. And then
one would
I'm
be
going
there.
to jump into the water and start swimming.
Perfect.
Yes. Like you're just for kind of saying that in the background while you start.
Yep. Underwater.
All right, Bane. You're dodging. Are you moving at all? Okay. 3. Om nom noms. Miss and miss. Holy shit, I cannot roll. I got +6. Crying out loud. Can't even roll above a 10 on the die. I'm gonna go here. In the water. And I gotta make next saves. I need 3. God, these lizards are fucking chads. This water trick over here would dive in the water, come back up and spew water at all these lizards. All 3 of them just dodge the stream of water like the chads they are.
That's insane. Lizard folk
Fucking
OP.
God, you see, look at the rolls, 19, 20, 20, and they only got a +1. Like, god damn, I'm playing against myself and I'm losing. Jesper.
Okay. I'm gonna use my main action to spend a spell slot to make a bless potion.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my movement to go over here. I have 35 feet, so I can then get to this square. And I am going to cast Healing Word on this Lizard Folk Warrior. Sorry.
Okay.
On this one right here.
Yep, I see you.
Okay. Hopefully they appreciate this. 14.
Beautiful. He's basically maxed out.
Yep. Okay. That'll be the end of my turn because that was all my movement too.
Shaman. Going to. Second here. I didn't put it on the character sheet. I just wrote the name down. All right, cool. So these 2 drakes need to make some saving throws, and 1 passes.
That's a powerful fucking shaman.
Oh yeah, well she's shaman for a reason. So you see Ragnar, even you since you're in the water, you get pulled by the water a little bit, moving 5 feet closer to the drakes. As like
sweet.
water just surges out above them and crashes down on the drakes, and the one to the north it falls prone.
Neat.
Yeah, good old tidal wave spell,
Nice.
and it takes some damage. So let me roll that real quick. Shit. Let's have. Kier.
That one. So this one's prone.
Yep.
I don't really want to. And in 1 minute or 2, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
5. Yeah, I should have a shot on that from there, right?
Yep.
Alright. So I'll be Hunter's Mark.
Losing Hunter's Mark. All right.
But I have Zephyr Strike.
That hits.
7 that.
Mhm.
And
Hits. -7. That it? Beautiful. Yeah, so you see the one, the North Drake. A lot of his scales are missing. He's like on the ground. He's not looking too hot. The one you're beating up here, doesn't look very good at all. But the one on the far right, he looks pretty fucking healthy. He looks ready to take on all 4 of those Lizard Folk warriors by himself. Warriors. We're gonna start left to right. Start up here with the number 1. They get advantage, so they're really gonna hammer on this guy. I'm almost killing him. Shit. This guy just takes a little bit damage. And all these guys are to start pulling out some like javelins and start poking down on them. A couple of them hit though. -20. Water Drake number 1. He's gonna stand up, not looking too hot, so he's gonna shoot some water at these guys to get them away. Shoot at the big guy. He's gonna fucking pass. Yeah, that Water Drake ain't. Yeah, he's basically dead. Ragnar.
Cool. Can I spend like 5 feet of movement to get up onto this piece of wood here?
Yeah, it's flush with the water, so you're good. Yeah.
Yep, so just gonna climb up there and then going to fire Eldritch Blast to try to. Is this one prone up here?
No, it's stood up.
Okay, I'm gonna fire on that one then.
Hit. No, wait, no. Yeah, that hits and it's dead.
Sweet, and then I'm gonna switch focus to this one.
Go for it. Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then going to dive back into the water. So what, I have like 25 feet left?
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm gonna swim to the edge here, pull myself up. Alright. It's Trident time now. And
Cool.
that's my turn.
Excellent. Bane. Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, there's totally a big creature coming towards us. Holy crap.
Torbane, you look around at this battle scene in front of you. Suspicion that something isn't adding up here. Few things you notice is these water drakes. The way they're attacking this town seems very. The best way to describe it is like a fox attacking a chicken pen. Like they come here just to grab a few scraps and just leave. They're very skirtish, but at this point they're defending themselves due to the overwhelming force of lizard folk. The shaman seems to be annoyed at what's going on here, but doesn't seem afraid or worried by any means at all. Same thing with the lizard folk. They're like determined. They know exactly what they're doing. Nothing's going wrong. And you look across the rest of the swamp, and you are 100% confident there's nothing, as far as your eyes can see, that anything's coming at all. Turn. All right. Counter. Water Drake number 3. Seeing the biggest threat is you, Ragnar. He's coming for you, buddy.
What? What? Not all the Chad lizard folk?
Nah, it's the Wojak Triton. That's a 23.
God
Oh,
damn
yes!
You've got to be
Yes!
freaking kidding me.
Take the 6, not the 8. I rolled the damage twice. But he's going to claw attack you.
Okay.
Ah, yeah!
Son
The
of a
rolls are back!
whore.
I roll shit against NPCs, but against
No,
players, my rolls
no,
are
this is
correct.
about right. It's about right. I don't want to hear any crap from anyone after this, alright? I got close. I'm gonna go back in the water. I'm gonna move away.
Just remember to disengage so you don't take another attack of opportunity.
So you took 18
I
damage
know.
total. Water Drake 2, he is going to spew water at these folk, try and knock them down. Ooh. Hey, there we go. Those folk are fucking up now. I need one more.
Gosh damn it, guys.
Yeah, they're sucking now. Fall prone and get pushed back. Boop. And with only one threat, he's missing. Alright, cool. Was here. He's gonna jump in the water. Whisper.
Okay. So one's like going away, like running.
Yep. One's like swimming away.
Hmm.
In the water.
Okay.
Going swim.
Okay. What can I do here?
Here's like, can I snipe this?
I'm gonna run 35 feet up here. Question: how hard is it to toss a potion across a 5-foot gap?
It depends. Give me a dexterity check. Roll dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to toss it to Kier.
I toss here the blessed potion. Yeah.
I mean, I could use it off on this.
I know, like this just in case.
Was the folk shaman is going.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
For some reason.
Bonus
Oh, is it
action.
your turn?
Sorry, bonus action. I'm gonna have Rasul move up here, and try to hit that one that they're all fighting.
All right, go for it.
19.
That hits. Yeah,
Does
force.
4
Yeah.
force damage. Yeah.
Beautiful. The shaman is going to see the creature running away. It's gonna fly 20 feet. What time of day is it? Evening. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, still daytime, but close enough. What's the range? Does that work like that? No, it doesn't work like that. No. What about this spell? That's definitely not gonna work. We can. We'll do this. So I gotta make a saving throw. Yeah, it fails. All right. So you would see, I guess, watergrass rise up and entangle Drake that was trying to run away. It's not moving. I'm just moving so I can mark it. So it is restrained. Kier.
All right. I'll run right here and cast Hunter's Mark on the running.
Yep, go for it. Yep. Boop.
Or how far is it?
130 feet.
Oh wait,
I think it's 120.
90.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 130 on the nose.
dash. I'll run down here.
Is that your turn? Folk warriors. We're gonna fuck this guy up here. Yeah, 3 lizard folk and a triton working together, whittling it down slowly. Ragnar, you have flanking.
Yep. So I guess Trident, since it's almost dead.
Go for it. It's your choice. That hits. That hits again. It's barely alive with its liver.
That's
Bane. Dodge. All right. Water trick number 3. He's almost dead, so I need. No. All right, I'm gonna roll d4. Hold on a second. 2. Right. Not at you. Water trick number 2. He is restrained. He's gonna make a saving throw. And succeeds 16. So he's out. This way. Bird.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I have a crossbow. This won't go well. Woo! Ah, it actually worked. I just crossed with the last one. This one.
Alrighty. That does hit, but it's not dead.
Darn. Rasul!
That kills it. It had 1 HP left.
Yeah, it's like, ah, shit, Rasul! And he just like screeches at it.
just lands on it, its claws dig in. That kills it.
Actually, no, he does a force damage with his like mouth. Apparently,
I gotcha.
is how he works. He has like black canary screeches. That's the end of my turn.
Canary or bird to
Alright.
black canary.
Shaman is not gonna let this drake get away. She's gonna entangle it again. And it succeeds. It's gonna swim away.
Wait, where is the last drake?
At the very
missed
north.
one? Oh crap! I should have chased after that. I was focusing on the place I was. Damn.
Gear.
All right, gonna dash again. 25 feet. Five more. Hunter's mark.
Oh, you're just within range.
Yeah, I should.
Yep. I was just sitting there calcing that.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
It's marked.
Okay.
Warrior is going. That way. This guy's going. The shaman's like shouting, like, "Don't let it get away!" Yada 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 yada. Oh yeah. They're able to dash there, but they're not able to deal any damage. Oh, he was prone. Yep. Ragnar, you can start taking your turn while I move all these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how could I can't even. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna swim. Jump into the water and start
Okay, I can get there.
swimming over here. They look like. Oh, need a dash. I forget, did Bane see anything coming?
He did not.
Okay, then we're gonna dash up to here. Do I see anything coming as I'm swimming?
You do not know. You see something leaving? That's the water drake.
Yeah, yep. I'm just gonna swim towards that, and that is my turn.
All right, Bane, dodging. All right, water drake number 2. He's just gonna dug him a dip, taking 2 opportunity attacks, and going to swim off map.
Okay, I'm gonna dash so I can get here and up to here. And bonus action, I'm just gonna have Rasul fly a bit higher. That's about it.
Cool.
That's all I can do.
The drake swimming away under the water. The shaman's gonna just be, shouting curses and just like unhappy, and orders up the lizard folk to, don't chase anymore, and
Do we know which language she's shouting in?
she is shouting in whatever language this actually.
No. I was...
Draconic.
What?
Draconic.
I speak that!
Yeah. So yeah, you hear that then. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like really unhappy, is just shouting curses like, God damn it, can't believe got away, fucking piece of shit,
I like
creature.
this lady more now.
Ragnar's still going. Ragnar's still chasing this thing.
Okay, so what's your
Just
swim
note.
speed?
30 feet.
Okay, its swim speed is 50.
Yep,
So,
and my Eldritch Blast is a range of 300.
oh, okay. Yeah, so lizard folks are
So-
gonna stop. Kier.
Ragnar's still going. I'll keep going.
All right, it's under the
One.
water, so just throwing that out there.
I'm
don't
more
know
so
how
just
that
gonna
works with
keep an eye on it. Get an idea of where we're going.
Cool.
I can get here. Dashing.
Lizard folk warrior are gonna be like, start gathering up the dead. Maybe people are coming out to start helping clean up and everything, while you guys are running to the thing. Ragnar.
Okay, swim 30 feet towards it, and Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Miss.
Frick. Hey, oh,
Ah,
come on,
damn
3.
it!
You kidding me?
Kier, you broke
Yes.
the concentration. You went past 80 feet.
Bane, I'm assuming just dodging.
No, that's just a track. That's just to get the cast off.
He's 85 feet away from you, not 90 yet.
Oh, it's 90. I thought it was 80.
Hey,
Uh,
what does it say?
Let me double check.
Either way, if it's 90, you're good. If it's 80, then you're
85.
It is 90, you're right. My bad.
Bane, I'm assuming you're just dodging. Yep. And the water drake is going to swim out of you for Ragnar.
I'm gonna swim where? Sorry.
Out of view because of the water. It's a swamp water, so it's murky.
Is this DM telling me to just leave it?
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'll start swimming back.
Yep. Alright, and combo will be over.
Okay, I'll willingly end my effect to gain 5 hit points back. Ugh.
Vesper, can you use a heal if you have one, please? That's a Bane.
Just make it short rest. Let's figure out what's going on first.
Fine.
Yeah,
I would
so-
prefer tracking this. Oh, my spell is still.
You can. What's the range of it once you cast it?
As lasted now.
Last an hour. Okay, cool. It's just swimming far away. Do you know direction or how far away it is? Like, what are the limitations? I forget.
It's just you have advantage on any perception or travel check to find it.
Gotcha. Okay. Make water like I'm fucking putting oxygen and hydrogen together in my kitchen.
I mean, if you have a Brita, you're making water technically. So.
Yeah, I do. Brita filter, but my sink is super tiny and my Brita filter is fucking huge. So I have to tilt it, and it's not easy to. Sorry. So you start the village folk. Those who are injured get bandaged up. Those who aren't go around, pick up the dead bodies of their lizard folk, brethren, tribe members, and the shaman would float down and land next to you all, and she just looks at you like and says, she would say, "Thank you for helping out."
Nah, no problem, ma'am.
What does this happen often?
He would kind of like tilt her head side to side. Sometimes, not nothing this big.
Okay, so this is,
This is
maybe Quaz was wrong about them being protected.
it's well, we could talk about that later. Welcome to my village. It's very rare that we get visitors, and especially villagers who are so willing to help out our people so willingly.
Hmm.
Of course, we're actually looking for a creature that rampaged through several towns.
Squaz mentioned that you're hunting some giant beast.
Speaking of which, was he even in this fight?
No, he was not.
Requires.
Quaz is not a Giga Chad warrior. He's just a little hunter. He has
Are there
5
any
HP.
Are there any
You can
scales
hang
left?
with these Chad warriors.
So what are you saying, Kier?
Are there any just like scales left?
I mean, there's the 2 bodies of the creatures.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna
Um,
get some blood from those soon.
There-
Yeah, I mean,
Scales match up.
give me a nature or medicine check. Let you pick. So you're like holding the scale up to it, and it's obvious the scales are different sized, but they look pretty similar. Maybe
You,
if these were like bigger creatures, or the scale maybe from but it's pretty, you think it's from the same creature more or less, maybe like a
Right.
bigger version of it somehow.
Yeah. Can I just take some
Um,
blood from this thing?
yeah, oh yeah, they'll let you help dismember them and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff. They're gonna chop these things.
Actually,
Lizard folk
can
are
I
gonna do.
bite it to see what its blood's like?
I mean, you can just drink the blood.
Yeah. I'll,
Yeah.
I'll just like drink the blood casually. Hopefully the lizard
Um,
folk don't think that's too weird because
there's
they're
nothing
cannibals.
wrong with it. It was a perfectly healthy until killed water drake.
Yeah, but I know exactly what's. Don't I know what it is too, or just? Let me see if I.
If anything's wrong with it, you
Okay.
don't know what creature it is. You just know
We taste blood.
just
Anything is wrong with it. Yep, you're right.
and if bloodlines all that stuff, but with water drakes, got it. So, yeah. She's like I said, she says thank you.
Okay.
I forgot to get.
Water drake blood.
and you're claiming you have no knowledge of the supposed beast.
She would smile. We have things that come around here very often. Typically, either I can convince it to go away or scare it off. But these water drakes, well, they were desperate, and apparently, what was the term that I heard before? Flew too close to the sky, the moon. I don't know. Anyways,
Is there any sort of divination or anything you can do as a shaman that could perhaps help us?
I could, yes, but not today. Spent a lot of magic in that fight, and it's like these old bones. It's not very often I fly like this. But I do ask you all to stay and enjoy the feast we're going to prepare tonight. I have 2 very large beasts that are fresh for the eating.
Ragnar looked at everyone before, and he looks like he wants to do it, but engaging the party.
Once away.
Ragnar wants.
Try.
Right now, we should probably just gather and prepare for next time and hopefully get the dead buried. Also, this thing could probably make a pretty sizable feast.
Oh yes, it will It would feed the village for the next 3, maybe 4 days.
Well, I said, do we have any special rituals to honor the dead? Feels like this calls
Oh,
for
well,
a.
typically what we do is we eat their bodies or use their bones to help progress the society. We waste nothing in our village. We don't
Fascinating.
bury or burn. Oh,
So wait,
yes,
so
it's
are you telling me like some of the structures have bones for support?
structures no, but the weapons and stuff, yes, jewelry. She like pulls out her necklace and you see like different colored bones and teeth and everything. These are all from the previous shamans.
Oh, that's fascinating. Is there a spiritual
You're a very
connection?
interesting person.
Yeah.
It's not very often we have people come here and wish to learn about us. Typically, they are scared of us and run away and afraid.
I mean, I'm not one to be wasteful either. I've learned the value that everything you can eat, a part of a body has value. I'm a physician by trade.
Are you physician? I heard about you people. You're based off the old medicine doctors that used to exist here in Estebel.
Yeah, kind of similar. I focused mainly on blood and like the liquids of the body
Why is
Why did
that?
you have to say it that way?
because
Yeah, it's like I agree. That sounds very weird.
well, because I
You're
couldn't
gonna
think of a
use
better
like
way
a
to say
pussy.
it. 'Cause I had the choice between saying liquid or fluid.
Oh, I have to ask if you're a
Fluid
specialist in
works.
blood.
Fluid works.
See, we have problems reusing blood properly. Do you have any suggestions of us to better utilize it
Do
by
you
any chance?
Can you keep it cold?
She kind of like, not really.
Can you heat it up easily?
Yes, we have fires.
Have you tried boiling it?
Yes.
Lizard folk blood might be a bit different. I might. I'll
What are you
give
trying
it.
to suggest by boiling blood? I'm actually curious now because I don't know in real life.
Oh, if you boil blood, you can sometimes reverse the coagulation.
And do what with it?
Well, you know how coagulation is?
Where it like turns into like jelly?
Yeah. So like they said they were having trouble preserving it, right?
No, just like trying to find a use for it.
Oh, a use for it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, oh, blood is mainly used. Like for example, if any of your warriors here are still alive, sometimes a healthy warrior can put his blood in another similar man and keep him even longer alive.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a
Yeah, I'm
process
also
called
confused. This makes no
it's
sense.
a process called
character blood
transfusion.
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 Yeah, I
I
know.
know out of character.
Out of character, but
I
like
know out of
he's
character.
explaining it very shittily.
Okay,
I
so
know.
here's the thing. There's this process called blood transfusion. Basically, we could take a healthy person's blood and someone who's, say, like one of your dead warriors who lost a lot of blood but still hanging on, you could infuse them with that blood, and he might survive because now he has more blood in his body.
Interesting. Do you mind talking to one of our doctors, explaining this process more in detail?
No, not a problem. Ragnar, Kier, you talk to I'll go talk to the doctor. I should character Chris wise like I should probably stop talking and let other people play.
No, you're fine. This
You
is
gotta-
great.
Yeah.
Remember, this isn't Western Marches. We can take as long as we want in sessions.
Yeah, okay. I just feel bad when I don't let other people play. Okay, but okay.
Torbane, what are you doing during this time?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Because you're muted. I have to actually give time for you to type out. You're just doing nothing? You don't really care? You're not interested in anything? You're just really tired, probably from work.
I think you said like 17 hours or something.
Was it 17? Oh, shit. Excuse me. Looking through the supplies. All right. So you're looking through the supplies. They don't have any. Everything seems to be stone, bone, and wood. Very, very little metal here. Very, very, very little metal. They don't even have a forge.
Oh, this is like anti him.
Well, I mean, he's a he does hunting stuff. So like these lizard folk are right up his alley for finding monsters and stuff. If you so going to I guess what's left is Kier and Ragnar. So like Jesper gets escorted away to like one of the medics, and the shaman is just like, He talks a lot, doesn't he?
He is the talker of the group. As for the charisma, but he means the best. A question for you. You can
Yes.
very clearly see what a creature of the seawater, and these creatures. I tried to speak to them, and as a point, they would not respond. Do you have any idea what that is?
Well, what kind of spell are you casting? Are you trying to dominate them, or are you trying to talk to them, or are you trying to mind control them as she wiggles her fingers?
I believe talking was out of the option. This was
Well, these are drakes. They're not fish, so they're
Hmm.
monstrosities, not
Thank
beasts.
you enough answer.
The DM is explaining for you.
Oh no, I know. I was just Ragnar
Okay.
would be curious. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I got your PM. You're good.
Good. I'm like, yeah. If only they were beasts, you've been solid on that plan. Anyways,
Yeah, I was gonna try to ride one.
oh, dude, that was
That
so
was the plan.
badass. Oh, you probably would have killed all three at that point. Anyways, and I'm a shaman and living here in the swamps my entire life. I've talked to a few fish people, or not fish people, fishes of the lake swamp. DM's dumb.
Well, I personally don't have much else to look into here. Bit out of my element in the freshwater, but as we appreciate you letting us stay here, of course. Thank you so much, and any
Oh, it's
help
no
we can
problem.
have in finding this creature, we would greatly appreciate.
Oh
Though I know you
yes.
said you also bent.
Well, tomorrow, like I said, I could perform a ritual to aid you better in finding this beast, possibly. As for the history and everything, I'd be more than willing to talk about it over dinner during the feast.
Yes, please.
In the meantime, feel free, you and your party, if you want to. I'm sure there's many people here who wish to trade for outside things, trinkets. Our people, like I said, no one likes coming over here very often.
Water trinkets, perhaps?
She shrugs and walks away, going off to do her tribe leader duties.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm going to go
around
look.
these markets.
Yeah, I'll go with Kier to look around the market.
So, the tribe itself doesn't really have an air quotes market because they're a very you know, help each other out type tribe. They don't really have currency per se. Just the hunters go and hunt, the crafters craft, and et cetera, et cetera. Very tribalistic.
Are they
They don't have an
communists?
economy. See, communist is not the right word because
Socialist.
I guess socialist, but again, it's a tribe. There's no more than 40, 50 lizard folk here.
Like a current
Yeah,
makes it.
yeah. I guess that's the best way to describe it. But there's plenty of people who are very interested in you. They're asking questions like, "Oh, where are you guys from? Who are you? What are you?" Um, you know, several people eye Torbane's shield. They're like, "Oh man, what is this god? Oh man, where's your bow go, Kier?" Things like that.
Kind of funny. Like, what is this god? He has bones.
Well, like, so these don't. They're the lizard folk here. They don't know all the gods in the world. They're very tribalistic.
Yeah. I just think it'd be funny if they think, are those the bones of your ancestor on your shield?
They probably would ask that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ask you like Torb, like, "Oh man, oh, you got all these bones and everything. Your people must be so strong."
Is there any specific like magical stuff or otherwise in
Do you
the
ask if they have magical
yes,
things to trade?
do you have any magical items here you'd be willing to part with for trade?
Oh, well, well, yeah. Well, don't you know we have the ability to talk to sharks or to alligators?
Oh
Do you really
really?
want to be able to do that?
Oh no, so do I. It's a blessing and a curse.
Well, blessing you say, "Oh no, I find talking to them very often is really nice." I just have
You
to
picked
start.
up the accent.
Oh,
Tragic.
it's simply it's just it's a
It's just
it's a
you.
cultural interpretation. No. So give me a. Actually, you know what, Park? There's one thing
Mhm.
that catches your eye. Trinket of some sort. I want you to describe it for me. In its appearance, not what it
Oh.
does, just appearance.
Can you tell me if it's a weapon, armor, or
Trinket.
item? Look,
Trinket.
it's a
Wondrous
trinket.
item.
Okay. What I see in one of the stalls or one of the houses outside, wherever they're selling it, the trinket, it appears to be circular in form, almost like a pearl. However, on the outside of it, there's a sort of gradient to it where it's sort of spiked on the edges, hardened from whatever the elements have been upon it. However, it still has a sheen at certain points and possibly glows with a faint magical aura.
All right. That's exactly what you see. You would see someone's wearing it like around their neck as one would an amulet or something like that.
Mm.
But it's not
What
part like they just take some string, they wrapped it around it very crudely, and is wearing it as like jewelry for them.
what is that?
Oh, this? Oh, wait, you wouldn't. And this is not like the shaman or anybody. It's just another random lizard folk.
Mhm.
Oh, I just found this out in the waters. It's very pretty and weird looking. I have no idea what it is. It's just very pretty.
Indeed, it is very pretty. May I see it for a moment?
Yeah, well, sure. Here you go. She would take it off and hand it to you.
I did. Jasper, can you identify this for me real quick?
Just a second, I'm teaching this guy how to bleed.
They can bleed later. Just identify real quick. We're
Teaching
gonna
them
rest
how to
anyway.
bleed. Yeah,
Remember, we are going to be
Yeah.
long rest. So
All right.
Yeah, just
Thankfully, I have this.
explain it to me.
Thankfully, I actually had this prepared for the other day, so I just cast identify on it.
All right, so you guys identify on this weird spherical
supposed to-
object with hard angular parts to it. It's magical, but it has no magical properties itself. It seems to be a crafting material.
It's a magical craft-a-majig. You can use it to make stuff that's more magic. Do I know, like, do I get the sense of, like, what you can use this for? Like, what the component adds?
So you would. So you're only able to tell schools of magic, and since it's not enchanted, it has no school of magic. You just know it is a magical crafting material. That's it.
It's a big ball full of magic you can put in a sword and make it more magic.
That's what I was thinking. Put in the trident as like a gem. I'll return to the person then. I know you'll find this very pretty, as do I. I'm going to be entirely forthright. I believe it has some magical capabilities. I don't wish to take advantage of you. How much gold would you be willing to part with it for?
You say gold, and she looks confused. She's like, "I don't want gold. We don't use gold here."
Oh, what do you use?
Well, what do you have?
Well,
You have an equally
gold
pretty
adds
magical object to trade.
not magical per se, but if you're more interested in items that what I'm understanding the village currency here works like, and Ragnar would take off the lion cape that he made from the arena. I do have something like this if you're willing to trade. Get a lion for it. Have you ever seen a lion?
She looks at it and she's like, "What's a lion?"
A ginormous cat creature, very vicious. But
You
I
said you
killed
killed
it in
it?
an arena. Did.
Ooh. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Like my laptop went in this.
Her body charisma boot.
What'd you say?
And he says, "Have sex for the thing." 16. She would trade for it. Yes.
All right.
And she
This
takes
is a
the
trade then.
cape and she's like looking at it and it's like, "It's so soft and so nice and everything." She like wraps it around herself because she's a little bit smaller than you, and it's like almost like a blanket for her. She's like, "Oh, it's so warm."
Yes, hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Guys, I need a new cape now. I gave mine away.
Maybe a cape that's a little bit, better to use in water and not soaking wet because you
Yeah.
just swam in the water. I forgot you
Yeah,
had the
because
cape.
I
So
just-
wait.
fur.
So does that smell like dead cat now?
It smells like wet cat. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. I had it because when I was a paladin, I was less like water themed, and it was like, oh, cool,
Yeah.
I'm like wearing the skin of the animal, but now I'm more water. It doesn't really fit much anymore.
Mm.
But yeah, I still had it.
Mm.
It's from the worst combat I've ever been in my life. I did so
You're
bad in that
literally
combat.
getting dragged around.
Yeah, he was. He
Yep,
was getting
it
his
was the
shit eaten.
It's like
it was hilarious.
it's like
It's
Ragnar.
therapeutic to get rid of this
Worst
stuff. I don't have to
combat
think
of your
about it.
life so far.
That's true. That's very true.
I don't know. I've been doing pretty good lately. But yeah, I put the necklace on, and I will try to do stuff with it later.
Anyone else want to do anything in town? Oh,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
I asked most people for a blood sample, like of different types of lizard folk, if there's like a difference between childs and adults.
There's not. I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're lizard
I
folk,
also asked the
so-
shaman.
That's not how genetics work.
I also asked the shaman in case there's something special about her blood. Is she like a sorcerer style thing?
Yes.
Like a warlock.
Well,
Sorcerer.
Class.
Warlock.
Oh.
Warlock.
Both sorcerer, warlock. Yeah, she's like shaman, so sorcerer, warlock.
So like I was gonna ask if I wanted to ask if I could have some of her blood to examine because I'm assuming she's
She would deny giving you her blood.
Aw.
She says you guys have been a lot of help, but she thinks giving up her blood is a little too much. She knows what blood can be used for.
Understandable.
Understandable. Well, at least the
Or
third-
magic, I should
yeah,
say.
yeah. Well, that's 2 down. Hopefully the third person I ask will let me.
Well, I mean, like the medical doctor will let you keep some of his blood as you guys are like practicing everything like that.
Yeah. Like that's fine. The thing is, the shaman has magic. I wanted to see if there was traces of it in the blood because I know some magic has bloodlines. It's possible there's like something in the blood that is magical.
Yeah. So toward throughout the day you start straightening their clubs and everything like that, and they all like they're enjoying your stories and they're sharing stories with you, Torb. And there's one story that sticks out to you that they talk about. And it's related to a creature here in the forest that has been passed down from generation to generation. That only the toughest of lizard folk go out to attempt to fight, and none have come back to survive it yet. They don't know what it's called, but you see, when you start talking about bones and probably a little bit of Vecna, they mention this creature. And you think it is a creature that would be a very perfect specimen to add to your own army. Something you should maybe track down one day. They talk about it doesn't have skin or hide. It's a literal walking bone monster of some sort. They don't know if it's undead, but it's just like giant sheets of plate, bone armor type stuff. Yeah, and then Kier, what's up with you, buddy?
I want to see.
Some poisons. So they don't really have too much in the realm of poisons. That's something they just don't really do too much here. They have normal 5e poison, but they don't have anything specific. But they have plenty of arrows that are barbed. Understand that. So barbed arrows, they're not piercings, so they don't like deal a lot of damage. But if you are trying to shoot an arrow with a rope on it or whatever, it'll more likely stick to them. Things like that.
Mhm.
They use it for hunting really large creatures to wear it down. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here that you'd be interested in. I don't think through my notes.
Okay.
Nah, not really. No.
All right, good then.
So you guys go look to the town, do some minor trading of like just like maybe some like outside food or maybe like a trinket or some sort, a couple shiny baubles, nothing really crazy. And then it comes down for the feast. We're all taken to like the village square where tables are set up. Um, people are playing music. People are they're dancing and stuff. Shaman would wel- um, welcome you all to the head desk, or not head desk, the head table where she and a few of the village elders are like at and stuff. Um,
Hmm.
and the food's passed out, and she's eating, or all eating the food. I'm assuming you're all eating the food, right? That'd be kind of weird if you weren't.
I mean, yeah,
I
like
know he's eating.
I've
Yeah.
never had lizard folk meat before. This is a new experience. This sounds interesting.
Yeah. So it's all meat from the drakes and everything, all prepared delicately. There's some like vegetables and fruits and stuff served with it. And you're about halfway done eating when the shaman stands up. She gonna make a toast. Our warriors fought bravely today, as they always do to defend this town, and each of you should be glad to have a piece of them within you to help you grow stronger. As well as the yields of defending this village of the water drakes. As always, we give one final offering to our goddess. And she'll walk over to the fire and hold out a giant plate. To our dragon queen, Tiamat, we give this to you.
Oh no.
And she would drop it in the fire. And then, Tiamat, we thank you for your most recent gift to us. And so we offer these 4 adventurers as tribute as well.
Shit!
And I need each of you to make a con save.
We're gonna no. All right, we're gonna thunder step away.
I need con saves. You ate some food, buddy. Fail. Fail. Fail.
Oh freaking hell!
Torbane fails as well.
Wait,
You
what?
better bring us back.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's DC 25.
Oh,
Wait, what the
Oh, come
fuck?
on, no
dude?
one
I
ever-
don't think
But
anyone
if you
can
get an
make
natural
that
20, you
besides
automatically
Chester.
pass. But if you get it at 20, you pass. What the hell?
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's a save throw against unless anyone here is immune to forced sleep from food
From
or for like
if it's magic.
it doesn't matter, Torb, you ate it, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
no
Torb, you
bite.
ate it. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like
Wait, does Torb even need to eat?
He does eat. Yeah.
just
Does?
okay. So is this okay? Given that insane DC, is this a plot sleep or are we about to actually
Yes.
die?
It's a plot sleep.
Okay, good.
It's a plot sleep. It's not like you're all make new characters sleep.
Because that's what it felt like with that insane, stupid, freaking DC.
Yeah, no.
Let me
no,
tell
it's a
you,
plot sleep.
Chris, if you kill this guy,
No one's gonna die unless you die from what's coming up here soon.
Come in
So,
and freaking
as the
vengeance.
ritual as the speech ends, you all like flop into your food plates and everything like that. Torb, even if you ate a bite, it doesn't matter. Or if you drank something, everything was laced with
Did
sleep.
everyone else pass out too? Like, how did
No,
they
just you
even get
four.
dark?
Just you 4.
How did they? Was it something that our bodies just couldn't?
They're probably
It's called Deus Ex Machina, sleep poison from.
also it's called they have fucking tolerance for this shit.
Yep,
That's what I'm thinking. It has to be because like otherwise, there's no way they could sneak it in.
Well, they put it on your. They served you the plates individually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like,
sketchy. You
I'm
would
a
have
s-
told me that.
Yeah, that
I told you they hand you. I said they hand you all the plates out. And you start eating it and everything.
Yeah, but the handing plates out makes you think there's like a big like.
Yeah,
it's, like,
it doesn't
prepared,
matter.
Like on the table.
Anyways, you
kinda.
all would pass out.
Look, it's a plot sleep. Just let it happen.
Yeah. It's a plot sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. I've been waiting for this moment today.
Freaky.
And it's only
man.
4:30, so like I kind of planned for the session to end at this point.
Uh,
You guys go to the villages and everything, so.
I mean, I'm fine. Like that's I feel like we should continue because that's a really good cliffhanger part.
It was a very short session, but I know Torbane, you're pretty tired, probably,
Yeah.
and Kier, you're
I know
probably
Here, yeah.
got stuff to do today.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to continue?
I
We can't.
I feel like you guys have stuff to do, and I got to get to going soon too. Like I could do it in another hour, but if I can get going early, I would rather.
And
Torso doesn't matter.
And I feel like that's a really like comfortable plot.
Okay.
Like I like.
Perfect.
I mean, if it ends in a good story point, I'm more satisfied with that than ending in like certain
All right,
time.
we can end it there. It's a very short session, but because I have what's coming up next prepared. But yeah.
I know,
feels
but like
great.
this gives you an extra week to like flesh it out some more or make it more challenging.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill everyone in this village.
Also, I just love you were so you clever bastard. How do we
I'm
never?
very clever.
How do we
Or
never
yeah,
suspect
okay.
Tiamat?
Okay, so just to be clear, we're burning like this village down after.
Oh, we're killing everyone, and I'm getting my lion key.
Okay, just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Although
We're
that
This is
brings
what
up the
happens when we
question
try
of
to be nice.
this
That's
just
the
brings up the
DM
question of
teaching us. Just
yeah.
kill everything.
Darn, if only someone went to some more villages and figured out there was lizard folk going along with giant creatures attacking the village as well. Darn!
Well,
I
we weren't
wonder.
hired for that. Now
don't,
were we?
well, don't worry, Jasper. You're gonna get your blood from that shaman.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay, all blood. You better juice that sucker.
I'm gonna juice. She is going in a fucking blender.
I'm going to call my ship in.
I
And
am
we're
going
going
to
to ram
invent a
this entire
blender to shove
place.
her in.
Nope. How far inland is this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my ship in, and we're gonna bombard this place.
It's in a swamp, so I'll let you do the math.
Hey, it worked in AC4.
I mean, swamps usually.
It's.
Are-
We'll
ocean
worry
water.
about that later.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording now.